So I want to give a one round of applause for Manaya Robertson. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on down. I feel like the price is right. Right? So we already know that you're going to be presenting, right? But I also got something for you. So hold this.
Okay.
Hey, you got to get one.
Thank you so much.
So again, you show a lot of excellence as far as in the industry. Where we met you, you were out there encouraging all the guys. You're out there educating everybody in the roofing industry, and just seeing you is an example of other people can do other things. So me, I love music, so I always say, you don't have to only be the artist. There's the producer, there's the engineer, there's the person that markets the engineer, there's the A&R, So in roofing, you don't necessarily have to be a roofer. You can make a shingle. You can help promote the shingles and help the Latino community be better at what they do, just like Manaya. So thank you again very much, and for showing Black excellence. One more round of applause.
This right here. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Donovan. That was really a surprise, but thank you very much for having me. I'm really happy to be here. I don't have anything formally prepared. What I wanted to share with everybody basically is just a little bit about my story. I did not know anything about roofing 5 years ago. Okay, so I kind of ended up in the industry by mistake. A LinkedIn ad popped up in my box, and I was curious about it, but I had been secure in my previous career for 15 years. And I was mid-career at that time, so I kind of had some decisions to make. Do I just ride the wave for 5 more years and get out of here, start a new career, or do I just jump off the ship now, because I kind of saw it sinking, and I was in the tobacco industry for 15 years before coming into roofing. And I just had no idea. Right, I went from selling sticks to shingles. So right now I am with Certainteed Roofing. I've been with them for 5 years. I'm what they call a channel sales specialist, but the specialty is Hispanic contractor engagement. So any Spanish language resource that they need, educating our Latino contractors, I do the classes in Spanish. And that's my specific role with Certainteed. But in addition to that, I've just always had a passion for the Latino community. I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia, but I have not lived here since 2009. But I took my first Spanish class at 15, and I continued studying it, and I got my degree in Spanish from the University of Georgia. So I immersed myself in the culture here. We did have a lot of culture during that time, and I also grew up in Cobb County. I'm home right now. But I currently live in North Carolina. But anyway, I immersed myself where I was, in the communities, and some clubs, just places I probably shouldn't have been. And that's how my passion for Spanish continued. I've used it in most of my jobs, high school teacher, just other things, translators, things like that. But the main thing that I really wanted to share with everybody, especially coming into the roofing industry, is that you just have to, and honestly, Mayor Owen said a lot of the things that I was gonna say. So I did take some notes here, guys. Like I said, I did not formally prepare anything, but for me, it was, yes.
Okay, so as far as being a Black person in the manufacturing side, how many people do you see in the manufacturing side that's Black, and how do you feel like your culture helps push the needle over there?
Well, honestly, to be truthful, most of the African Americans that I see are in a capacity in the plants. honestly, and that's just the truth. But I can say for like we have 11 manufacturing plants across the United States, and most of the workers, a lot of the workers in the plant that actually run the machines that make our material, they're in the plant. But I can say for certainty, because we're a French company, we're based out of France. Saint-Gobain is our parent company out of France, Paris, France. That there are a lot of minorities in leadership. Our VP of roofing is a female from Germany. Our director of legal is a black female. Our directors, we have like several other leadership positions. So the difference that I have seen with this corporation, because I've worked for mostly Fortune 500, IBM, ADP, different corporations, at like certain levels, it just stops. You don't see any minorities at the top. So the difference where I am now is that, it's possible because, and sometimes it is the mindset of who you decide to be involved with. And that's what's really important. You have the right to choose. You can say, hey, I don't want to be a part of this, or I do. Even if you have to walk away from something that looks, it is really enticing, it sounds good, the dollar amount may be good, but sometimes you just have to walk away because it's just, it's not good morally, and nothing good will follow you sometimes when you make the decisions just based on money. The other thing that I wanted to say, basically, as far as the career path and the impact for diversity, find something that sets you apart from everybody. Like personally for me, of course, it's the Spanish. Plus, it's being African American. So a lot of times I show up to do the class and everybody's like, okay, where's the instructor? I'm like, hey, I'm right here, And it is, I still, 5 years later, I still get the same reaction. And I like it. I like the reaction because I like the shock value and just being able to kind of use that as leverage to negotiate, to be able to get a lot of things that I want. You have to know what your kind of golden ticket is, and then just hold on to it and use it to your advantage. Good afternoon. My name is Manaya Robertson with Certainteed Roofing. And it was a pleasure for me to be here today at the Roof Gallery as a recipient for the Black Excellence in Roofing Award for Black History Month. I just talked a little bit about just staying inspired and encouraged in the industry and making an impact.